Good morning, friends. Are you melting? Is it worth it? Yes, of course it is. We're so glad you're here. I'm Taylor Fuerst. I'm the senior pastor of First United Methodist Church. We're the one with the dome right there. I am actually reading a statement from Bishop Joel Martinez, the retired United Methodist bishop and lifelong champion of civil rights. He is sorry he could not be here in person today, but he sends these important words. He says, "One of the proudest moments of my life was taking my aging parents to vote in our hometown of Seguin, Texas. As faithful Christians and thankful citizens, they considered it their civic duty to vote. As people of faith, my dear parents would have heartily agreed with Reverend Theodore Hesburgh, longtime president of the University of Notre Dame, who said, 'Voting is a civic sacrament.' For years, in the face of the unfair and undemocratic poll tax in this state, my parents dared to vote. When the Voting Rights Act nullified that unjust practice, they celebrated by always voting and set an example for our family. Were they alive today, in the face of those who would impose new taxing burdens of fear, intimidation, and threats to their rights as citizens, they would vote without fear. Though they never read the words of Reverend Hesburgh nor heard the voice of Congressman John Lewis when he said, 'The power of faith can be used as a lifeline of spiritual strength to change a nation,' nor the call from Willie Velasquez of the Southwest Voter Project, who reminded us, 'Your vote is your voice,' I am sure their response would be a full-throated amen. Today, I support all the efforts and resistance to unjust and unfair voting restrictions here in our state and everywhere in the nation. I stand with all of you in continuing the legacy of commitment of my parents and their generation, and previous generations of women, African Americans, and Mexican Americans who were excluded and pushed out, pushed down, and pushed around through unlawful exclusion from the right to vote." What now, preacher, you may ask? I close by sharing the story of farm worker leader and civil rights champion Dolores Huerta. One day in a small town in the Central Valley of California, she called out to bystanders on the sidewalk to join in a march to the state capitol for farm worker rights. She said, "Don't be bystanders. Don't be bystanders. Get off the sidewalk and walk with us into justice history." It's time to heed Father Hesburgh, John Lewis, Willie Velasquez, and Dolores Huerta before it is too late. Thank you.